The sea swallowed me without a trace of mercy, deep into a world of dreams, real dreams of sail and stillness, real dreams of uncharted worlds and words, the very dreams which have pulled at the heart of me, age upon age. Deep into those worlds and words where birth thoughts emerge. For so long they have rested there, hidden away without being born, without a glint of light, without mercy. These real dreams have finally found the light, born with stillness into this world. You lived, you died, your body was washed up upon the beach by the sea. You were wearing torn and dirty clothes, no sign of your shoes. The eyes, open but empty. These dreams have haunted me 1,000 times before, in another world, in so many other words. Children, a mother cries, and then you lived again, a child among children. These children on the hill, you play and rage in the light, the glorious light. You are hardly born, fresh and wild in the real dreams of sail and stillness. You live when all around you are dying. Darkness is now your light and life. I close my eyes for you. You live in the real dream of sail and stillness. The waves, hear them. They break against the shore with a crash. My black shadows. They come and go. Bare thoughts awakened at the edge of another day. Unimaginable shadows, unforgettable shadows. Real dreams which can be so easily lost in the sand. The sea quickly washes away the traces I have left. The sea, I once trusted so well. The sea swallowed me without a trace of mercy. I hear it in the quiet of night beckoning to the child who still haunts me, the condemned little saviour. Outside, the children play and rage on the hill in the glorious light. Remember the solitude and the souvenirs, the many flowers and rocks collected and treasured, dropped or discarded. They hurry across the countryside in the evening. You see them before sleep comes to you. The eyes, wide open but empty. Children on the hill, you live. Somehow, you go on. A real dream of uncharted worlds and words. The children run about on the hill in the glorious light. I close my eyes for you. You are there. You play and rage in a spell of light rain. You spend all day collecting and treasuring your precious little stones. Filled with the fascination of colour and texture in the hazy sunshine, you hold each stone, a tight grasp on them at the end of a long and hot day. There was one, the most precious. Yes, yes, it fell. You'd not notice it fall from your hand. You went on, not knowing of your loss. Somehow, in your darkest hour, late at night, you discovered your loss. So far away. Yet, you see the sky above the sea darken and swallow up your precious stone. The sea swallowed me without a trace of mercy, lost in a dark and imaginary labyrinth. I pray during the night that I may bathe in light and hope and never escape the grip of the sea. I pray that I may be swallowed whole and remain forever stunned by its beauty. I pray that I may one day discover the precious stone I lost so long ago. Toss me, spin me into this real dream of sail and stillness. Children on the hill, you live, a gentle rainfall in the real dream of sail and stillness. Play and rage and forget you ever were. I see you from my window, dancing across the stretch of countryside to the edge of the sea. Late evening, the strangers have passed my door with a quick step and a glance over their shoulder. They go on their way to a city in the distance. Along they go, down the sandy sea roads, kicking up the dirt with quick step. You see the silent strangers as you descend from the hills. They may be strangers, but if only you could live in their worlds and hear their words. Never forget us, though we pass briefly by. Down the hill the children go in the last rays of sunshine. The sea swallowed me without a trace of mercy. Bare thoughts emerge as I splash in the water. My black shadows. Deep in the depths of despair, I rage and splash in the water. It is me in the water. I slipped in. Somehow, I slipped in. On the slippery rocks, into the raging sea below. You caught me. You held me. Tightly in your grasp with the last rose of summer. The times she cried, and the flowers she held. Children on the hill, a mother cries. Children, children on the beach. You live, a child among children. Your bare feet leave imprints on the sand. The children make the whole beach their own, running to the tide. See how the water captures their feet. In you go, without mercy, a child among children, the real dream of sail and stillness. The waves, hear them, they break against the tall cliffs with a crash. The other children play and rage in the distance. Late evening, you look out the window, you do not see them, you do not hear them, though they roar in unutterable sadness in the day's darkest end. The sea swallowed me without a trace of mercy. Bare thoughts emerge as I lie here, my black shadows all around me. I have been swallowed whole by the sea. The sea has caught and held me evermore. Darkness is now my light and life. I close my eyes for you. They are there, in another world, in so many other words. Another beach, another child. Children on the beach, you still live. Rail that is all that is life. You do not see me, you do not hear me. One day, I too will die in your dreams. The tide will wash away my imprints in the sand. And my mother, with her hands fixed together in a tight grasp, staring out to sea. The daunting clouds hang heavily over the rolling hills behind her. Grieving and loving to herself. There was one, the most precious. Now, Time after time, without notice, you still go on as you went on that evening, calling for hours and walking over hill and road, not knowing of your loss until the darkest hours. You finally realised the sea had swallowed your precious one up. And my father, walking the hills and roads with life, never knowing, he finds the odd twig to throw, the odd token scattered by his feet. One day, he will stumble on a pearl with brilliant colour and texture. He casts the pearl across the heavens, and it, in turn, catches the last rays of a dying sun.